Hello, I'm Michelle Digman, and welcome to my action research presentation. In this project, I have explored how whole group multimodal instructional strategies improve reading engagement and academic participation among at-risk students. Many students face challenges, particularly English language learners, students at risk, and those with emotional or behavior disorders. Traditional methods often leave these students behind. My goal is to discover how multimodal instruction could close this gap and foster inclusive, engaging literacy environments. My research focused on three guiding questions. How do multimodal strategies affect reading engagement and participation for at-risk learners? What instructional practices do teachers find most effective? How can culturally relevant strategies be integrated into whole group instruction? I used qualitative action research, including a teacher perception survey with 15 educators and a one-on-one interview with a veteran teacher. The interviewee brought 17 years of experience and shared insights on rigor, gamification, cultural inclusion, and digital differentiation. The data revealed four major themes aligned with UNESCO's educational pillars. Learning to know, scaffold instruction supports deep understanding. Learning to do, gamified platforms motivate practice. Learning to live together, daily cultural slides foster empathy and dialogue. Learning to be, tech-based differentiation builds student confidence and autonomy. In this part of my research, I reflected on the 9 strategies most frequently incorporated in exemplary, culturally relevant curriculum. My interview and teacher survey findings revealed strong alignment with many of these approaches. The teacher I interviewed described rigor as challenging students with new skills while building on what they already know. This balance of support and challenge shows how high expectations can be scaffolded to ensure success for all students. Daily slides featuring diverse cultural figures and events gave students repeated exposure to global traditions. This practice fostered cultural literacy and helped students feel seen in the curriculum. Daily discussions encouraged students to consider how culture, identity, and language connect. They weren't just learning, they were thinking critically about who shapes culture and how it's shared. In my literature review, Ford emphasized that emotional relevance enhances learning. The use of culturally situated content makes instruction more engaging and empowering, especially for students from historically marginalized communities. Teachers that use platforms to differentiate levels allow students to work at their own pace. The digital flexibility gave students more control over how and when they learn, fostering autonomy. Peer modeling, small group work, and open discussion were centered to classroom instruction. These practices not only support language development and comprehension, but also reinforce community and cooperation. Digital platforms enable teachers to tailor instruction by level, length, and complexity. This helps ELL students, gifted learners, and students with IEPs. They all engage in the same whole group environment. The teacher I interviewed emphasized avoiding busy work and instead choosing meaningful, accessible tasks. This ensured that rigor wasn't just academic, it was personal and purposeful for students. The classroom had a no homework policy and relied on real-time monitoring to promote accountability. These choices supported student well-being and fostered a sense of identity, confidence, and classroom belonging. Altogether, these strategies weren't isolated. They worked together. And while all 9 were represented in some form, differentiated instruction through digital tools emerged as the most relevant. It connected rigor, inclusion, agency, and access in one powerful instructional approach. The most effective strategy? Differentiated digital instruction. It meets students where they are, scaffolds learning, and encourages self-paced growth. But teachers need support, ongoing training, accessible platforms, and reliable tech infrastructure. This research builds on foundational work, and the studies affirm the power of multimodal and emotionally engaging instruction for inclusive classrooms. Thank you for watching. I look forward to hearing your feedback.